Football legend Diego Maradona has died. The 60-year-old Argentinian passed away on Wednesday from a heart attack. Long considered one of sport's greatest players, Maradona famously led his team to victory in the 1986 World Cup with what's described as the goal of a century. David Stokes looks back on his life.
He infamously referred to a hand of God, and the unique gifts of Diego Armando Maradona appeared to come from a higher force. Born in 1960 and raised in a shanty town on the outskirts of Buenos Aires, he became their national hero and a global football superstar. His impact in club football meant he was playing for his country as a teenager, a prolific creator and scorer of goals. Just 1.65 metres tall, stocky and powerful, his skill and balance made him unstoppable. The 1986 World Cup was his time. Maradona, the player, the man, encapsulated in an unforgettable quarter-final against England. Firstly, what he was to call the hand of God, punching the ball into the net. Then a second goal of scarcely believable quality, to many, the greatest individual goal in World Cup history. Maradona's Argentina went on to lift that World Cup in Mexico, a good team made great by one player. Though 4 years later, they lost the trophy as West Germany gained revenge in the final. But Maradona was thriving in club football in Europe, for Barcelona in the early 80s, then Napoli in Italy, whom he took to their first ever Italian titles, and where he is still treated as a favourite son. Off the field, there was turbulence. He was addicted to cocaine and was banned from both club and international football for failed drugs tests, one of which ended his 1994 World Cup. In 2004, he spent time in intensive care after a heart attack, and his weight fluctuated during battles with addiction. He had 2 daughters through his marriage that ended in divorce, and a son born outside the marriage as well, Diego Jr. The People's Choice managed his country at the 2010 World Cup. He defied many critics until a quarter-final defeat against Germany again. He dipped in and out of club management as well. In 2018, he took over the Mexican second division club Dorados de Sinaloa, but it wasn't long before he returned to Argentina to lead top-flight team Gimnasia de la Plata. In true Maradona style, he stepped down after only 2 months in charge, only to rejoin again 2 days later. His last public appearance was at a game on his 60th birthday, where he appeared frail and left at half-time. A few days later, he was admitted to hospital, initially with anemia and dehydration, but things quickly escalated, and he needed surgery to remove a blood clot on his brain. The operation went well, but less than 2 weeks later, he died of a heart attack. Whether Maradona is the greatest ever footballer is open to debate, but his incredible talent and contribution to the game's history make him a phenomenon.